All right, so hopefully you looked ahead at this one and tried, gave it a try, because it's very similar to the one above. Um, it's just, just a little bit different things going on here. So, all right, so like I said before, I want to first of all look at the period. What's going on with the period here? So it looks like we have asymptotes at minus pi over 8 and pi over 8. So the period seems to be equal to pi over 4, okay, which is 1/4, right? 1/4 of what it was. So you get a vertical compression going on. So rather than being tangent of theta, it's going to be something more like tangent of 4 theta, okay, because the 4 theta would give us a compression by 1/4. Now, okay, so there's our period. So we got a vertical compression going on. And now let's look at where we're crossing 0. Well, we normally cross 0 down here, right? But we're obviously shifted up, right in the middle. Now we're at 10. So it seems like we've also got a vertical shift by 10 units. So let me write some of this stuff down. So we have so we know the function is shifted, shifted up by 10 units, okay, which is going to be like we're going to add 10 to the tangent, okay. So, and it's also, we just said it's compressed. The function is compressed by, I should say, well, it was compressed horizontally, right? Compressed horizontally by a factor of 1/4. Okay, because our period is normally pi, but now it's pi over 4. Okay, what else do we know what's going on here? Well, we can also look to see if there's any kind of vertical compression or stretch going on by looking on either side of this middle point, which is now at 10, but it's normally at 0. So if we look at that, it looks like, so we're right here. These points here appear to be, I'm going to kind of estimate this to be about 5. I don't know. It's about 5. It's about halfway between 0 and 10. So I'm going to assume it's at 5, and then this is maybe at 15, if I just kind of judge by the scale that we're given. Now, we don't really know. we're just it's a possible function, possible formula, I guess. So it looks like the function, let me go switch back to green. The function is stretched in the vertical direction, vertically by a factor of about 5. We had to kind of estimate that, but I'm going to say it's about 5. You might estimate that to be something different. But it's somewhere between 0 and 10. It looks like it's about halfway between. So so that takes care of it. We got a vertical shift going on. We've got a horizontal compression. We've got a vertical stretch, and so we should look at whether we have any kind of horizontal stretch. Now it looks like it's centered on the y-axis, so it doesn't look like there's a horizontal stretch. So I'm just going to say there's no horizontal shift. I should say shift, right? So there's no horizontal shift going on. Now it could be horizontally shifted by a period, but you could write a different function that was just shifted horizontally by one period. But we're going to assume there's no horizontal shift. All right, so we got y is equal to, okay, so we have to take care of the vertical stretch. That's going to be, we got to stretch by a factor of 5. And then we also have this compression by 1/4, which gives us a 4 theta. We don't have any horizontal shift going on, so that's it. So it's just going to be tangent of 4 theta, but then we have this vertical shift up by 10 units. So we're taking all of the values and adding 10 to them. So that would be a possible formula for this function. All right, well, that takes care of the lecture for today, and I will see you in class.